about to let you know. Stick to your budget, you know your pace. Invested in the market, you know what you can make. Keep your dough safe, that's only if you serious about these money issues. Do you wanna know how to make your money grow? Do you wanna know? New age money makers, you know what's in you. Make this paper, you know what it feels to make your money grow. It's for the future, it's that simple.
Sanbonane Makaya ke Mampho ya le dumedisang, and thank you once more for joining me. In the last lesson, you will remember that we looked at some of the characteristics that you need to become a good entrepreneur. So what we're going to do today is we're going to find out if Mandla has the potential to become a good entrepreneur.
Hey Mampho, I'm going to ace this test, hey?
Before the lesson, Mandla filled in a questionnaire. It would be great if all the viewers could find a piece of paper and a pen and write down the questions so that you can complete the questionnaire yourselves.
Everybody should do that questionnaire. In that way, we'll know if we've got what it takes to be good entrepreneurs.
Exactly, Mandla. So let's find out all the answers you gave.
Yes, Mampho, let's get the show on the road.
All right, the first question we asked you was, what things interest you the most?
Okay, let's see. I wrote down that I liked reading, playing soccer, drawing, doing financial stuff, and eating.
Great. For question number 2, which was what things interest you a little? You said you liked working with wood and playing on the computer.
Yeah, I like woodwork, but not so much. And computers are fun, but sometimes they just, waste your time.
What did you answer for question number 3?
I wrote that my strengths were working with people and working with numbers. Like in maths and financial literacy. That's my real strength.
For question 4, which was about whether you preferred to work alone or in groups, you said that you preferred working in groups but didn't mind working alone either.
No, for sure. I like discussing with other people, but I also don't mind chilling on my own and just getting the work done like that.
Question number 5, you said that you could work with a cell phone and love doing all the technical stuff, right?
I love anything with buttons and a screen.
And then for the next few questions, you answered yes. So you enjoy working with instruments, with figures in maths, doing accounting, reading, writing essays and reports, and working with your hands.
Yeah, I like the technology stuff, but I also like the creative stuff, which is thinking up stories or even writing songs.
But you said you didn't like debating or performing in front of people.
No ways, that stuff makes me nervous.
And you also said you don't like listening to the opinions of other people.
Well, I actually thought about that for a long time, and I realized that I actually get bored listening to other people's opinions. I prefer to have my own opinions. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, Mandla, I get you. It's good that you were honest. And finally, you said that your special interests and hobbies were accountancy and photography, right?
Yeah, but that's just 2 of them. I've got other talents as well.
All right then, Mandla. So let's look at your answers and see if we can think of a business idea for you.
I can't see anything. Can you?
Well, you could start up a photographic business and do developing and printing, but that might take up too much of your time, and you'd also need to buy expensive tools and materials.
Yeah, you're right, eh? But what else could I do?
I've got an idea, Mandla. If you're so good at accountancy and maths, then why don't you offer extra lessons to the learners in your sister school in those subjects, and you can charge for your services.
But that's not really a business now, is it? I'm not selling anything.
Of course you are. You are selling a service. Your service would be to help people prepare for exams, revise old work, help them complete their homework, and that kind of thing.
Hey Mampho, that's brilliant. You're a genius.
No, Mandla, I just looked carefully at your questionnaire. It was easy.
Thanks, Mampho. Now I've got my own business.
No, Mandla, you don't. All we've got now is a business idea. Now we need to decide whether this business idea will use your strengths. If it doesn't, then we should think of a different idea. So let's check out your questionnaire.
Cool, let's see. I said I enjoyed maths. That's a good one. I said I don't mind working in a group. And I like talking and communicating with other people.
So that's great. You will be using your strengths in your business. Now the question is, should you start your business now?
Of course. The sooner the better. I need to earn some extra cash.
But we need to work out what you'll need to start your extra lessons business. Firstly, how much money will you need to start up the business? Where will you take the extra lessons? Do you need to seek permission from the school principal? These are all questions you need to answer before you begin.
You're right, Mampho. Like you said, Starting a business requires a lot of planning.
That's right, Mandla. Planning is so important. You have to do it very carefully. The first problem we need to think about is this. Will there be people who want extra lessons from you?
You know, I didn't think about that. I reckon I should do some research, just go speak to the younger learners and stuff.
Exactly. How much money would you need to start up your business?
Well, I need to buy some stationery and maybe also photocopy some notes to give to my customers. And I might probably need to buy some learner support material.
Those are all things we need to think about, Mandla.
For sure, Mampo. The business idea is perfect. Thanks, eh?
Well, we mustn't celebrate too soon. Remember that not all business ideas are going to work. The idea can only become a business opportunity if good. Thorough planning and research is done.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Mampo. There's a lot to be done before we even begin.
Exactly. But to all of our viewers watching today, go through your questionnaires and find your strengths and weaknesses and start identifying ideas that you feel you could turn into business opportunities.
For sure. You saw how quickly we thought of an idea. So if you think carefully, you might just come up with a few good business ideas.
That's right, Mandla. Once you've thought of a few business ideas, you'll need to start thinking about doing a feasibility study.
A feasibility study? What's that? I've never heard of it before.
A feasibility study is very simple. It shows you if your business idea is feasible, or in other words, whether it has the potential to be successful. For our business to be feasible, we must have time and skills to run it. We must be able to manufacture the products if we're going to be making our products. But most of all, our business must be able to make a profit. Otherwise, it's pointless starting the business in the first place.
Wow, Mampo, that sounds like a really good idea. So it's like a way of testing out whether your business is going to work out before you even start the business.
Quite right, Mandla. So let's now take a look at all of the things we need to do if we want to start up our own business. Firstly, we need a business idea. Then we need to do a SWOT analysis.
SWOT analysis? I've never heard of anything like that. I don't even know what it means.
A SWOT analysis is an important research and planning tool. It sounds very difficult, but it's actually quite easy to do. S stands for our strengths, W stands for our weaknesses, O stands for opportunities, and T is for threats. One can either do a SWOT analysis of a business that is already operating, or you can do it for a business idea as part of the feasibility study. We will be learning how to do the SWOT analysis in a later lesson.
Cool, man. SWOT. I like that. But Mampo, what else is there to do?
Well, after we've done our SWOT analysis, we need to design and draw up a marketing plan and identify our target market.
Target market. That's the people we're going to be selling to. And in my case, it's the students from my sister's school.
Sure, but it's something you also need to think about. You could, for instance, offer your service to a number of different schools.
Hey, I've never thought of that.
Well then, that's the reason why you should think about your target market. And what about your marketing plan? How are you going to tell people about your service?
I could put up posters and also make an announcement at a morning assembly.
Again, these are all issues that you need to think about. Finally, you need to choose a form of ownership. Do you want to manage your business on your own, or do you want to ask other people to share the ownership with you?
I don't know. I'll need to think about that, Mampo.
Well, Mandla, you still have a lot of time to think. And guys, in our next lesson, we will be learning more about doing a feasibility study. So in the meantime, why don't you look around in your area for business opportunities? Ho phela re kopana hape, ha e phaphathwe.